Hi student, in this video I will show you how to sketch graph when we have multiple transformation. We have two steps. The first one, we need to identify the basic function, and the second one, we need to identify the different technique of transformation. So now let's move to first example. Okay, how to sketch graph of function y equal to negative x minus 2 square plus 3. So for the first step, we need to identify the basic function. Here, the basic function is quadratic function. So we have y equal to x square. So for the first graph, you need to sketch graph of y equal to x square. So y equal to x square, and then we have x and y exist. So this is the first graph. Okay, for the second graph, I will sketch graph of y equal to x minus 2 square. Okay, when we have y equal to x minus 2 square, means we need to shift the graph to the right 2 unit. So the graph will be shift to the right 2 unit, because based on x minus 2 equal to 0, x equal to 2. So x equal to 2. Here is the new graph. We have x and y exist, and then you need to label y equal to x minus 2 square, and then we have y-intercept here. So how to find y-intercept? Okay, just set x equal to 0. So we have y equal to x equal to 0, so negative 2 square equal to 4. So here y-intercept equal to 4. Okay, next number 3, graph number 3. I want to sketch y equal to negative x minus 2 square. So for this function, actually we multiply this function by negative 1. So the graph will reflect at x exists. So the new graph, we have 2 here. And then we have y-intercept equal to negative 4. X and y exist, and label y equal to negative x minus 2 square. Okay, next graph number 4. Y equal to negative x minus 2 square plus 3. So we add constant 3, means we need to shift the graph upward by 3 unit. So this graph will be 3 unit, add 3. The graph will look like this. Here is 2, 3, and then y-intercept negative 4 plus 3 equal to negative 1, and then we have x-intercept here. So x-intercept, just set y equal to 0. So we get 0 equal to negative x minus 2 square plus 3, and then rearrange, get x minus 2 square equal to 3, x minus 2 equal to plus minus square root 3, or x equal to plus minus square root 3 plus 2. So we get two value here. The first value equal to 0.268 and second value 3.732. So x-intercept here 0.268 and 3.732, and then we label this graph y equal to negative x minus 2 square plus 3. Okay, next, second example, how to sketch graph y equal to 2 minus square root x minus 1. So for the first step, just identify the basic graph. We have y equal to square root x, mean we have square root function. So graph of square root x and y axis, and then we label y equal to square root x. Okay, next graph y equal to square root x minus 1. So for this graph, we need to shift the graph 1 unit to the right. Why 1 unit? So x minus 1 equal to 0, x equal to 1. This is 1. X and y equal to square root x minus 1. And then number 3, I want to sketch graph y equal to negative square root x minus 1. Mean we multiply overall function with negative 1. So this graph will reflect at x axis. So y equal to negative square root x minus 1. And number 4, the complete graph is y equal to 2 minus square root x minus 1. Mean we add 2 on overall function, mean this graph will shift to or shift upward by 2 unit. Shift upward by 2 unit. Here 1, 2. Have x and y axis, and then we have x-intercept here. So how to find x-intercept? Just set y equal to 0. So x-intercept, set y equal to 0. You get 2 minus square, 0 equal to 2 minus square root x minus 1, or rearrange x minus square root x minus 1 equal to 2. So x minus 1 equal to, so how to eliminate this radical? Just square on both sides, so we get 4, and x equal to 5. So here 5, and label y equal to 2 minus square root x minus 1. Okay, thank you.